www.eleegregory.com, and his blogspot, blogspot.com/Lee Gregory. First of all, Ed, it's always great having you on the show. You know what? You add a new light and a new fresh breath into this ET controversy that has been going on for so many years now. But, with all the negativity that's going on in the world today, we've got the nuclear problems that are facing us in the Middle East. We have the hungry. We have the sick around the world. We have those who don't even have clean water to drink. Why don't the ETs, whether they're from Nibiru or from Planet X or from Mars, why don't they do something to make our lives easier?
Well, first of all, we were created, it says on the tablets, we were created as a slave race.
I see.
And we're just a worker force for them. And, they don't really care. They don't really care that we're kept in the lap of luxury or not. We're alive and we're there to work for them. And that was 6,000 years ago. Now, they see us in a different light today, I'm sure. But, God can't really help because he's not here. You know what I mean? And I know Christians all think that God's here always with us and he can always help if he wants. But actually, he's 3,600 years away.
Wow.
Or maybe somewhere in between.
3,600 years. I'm sorry, how many years?
3,600 is the orbital path of the planet Nibiru.
Isn't that funny? Because the
3,600 years.
Because our year is 365 days. Is there a correlation?
I wouldn't know about that. I really didn't look into that. But he isn't here right now, so he can't do things. Somebody asked me, why does God let little babies suffer and let bad things happen to good people?
Right.
Well, God, this creator God of ours doesn't let it happen. When he's here, I'm sure he stops that stuff from happening, but he's not here right now, and his technology that he uses can't help us from that far away. And now there's the God of the Akashic realm. He's another extraterrestrial being. And I don't know why he don't want to help us. I think he don't really care for our bodies and how we suffer physically because he's not a physical being. He wants your spirit to experience all that it can and go up when you die and transfer the information to him so he can know more.
Yeah, we had yesterday on the show, we had Nigel Kerner on the show, and he wrote a book called Gray Aliens and the Harvesting of Souls, The Conspiracy to Genetically Tamper with Humanity.
Yep.
And all you've done over the last hour is reinforced what this gentleman has said.
It's all fact. I mean, there's science to show that it's all fact. When Betty Hill was abducted, she told a little snippet of information about them scraping her skin to see if our skin was similar to theirs. And actually, she isn't a doctor, nurse, or anything like that, so far as I know. But actually what they were doing was scraping skin cells off so they could get DNA samples.
Ed, you and I have to say so long for tonight, but you and I talked during the commercial break. You're going to be joining us back in the next couple of weeks. I want to thank you so much for joining us, Ed, and, thanks for the great research you've done, and it's always a great pleasure talking to you. Let our listeners know how they can find out more about you and where they can get your books.
All right. It's, like you said, the website's eleegregory.com, and I have a blog spot. And, my email address is eleegregory@aol.com. Anybody can contact me about anything that they like. I'll be more than happy to talk to anybody. And let's see.
Ely, I'm sorry, buddy. We've run out of time. Take care of yourself, and you'll be back with us in the next couple of weeks. We're going to continue this conversation because this is very important. eleegregory.com is the website. Exonation, I'll be back on the other side of this news break. Whatever you do, do not go away. My name is Rob McConnell. This is the X Zone.